It's a mess.
All right. It says we are live. Hey, guys and gals, it's Crackalack Spice here. Welcome to my live stream. Tonight, of course, we have my mom with us. Mom, say hey.
Hello. Hello.
And we are joined tonight by a special guest, Miss L. Stewart. Miss L. Stewart, go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you and your channel.
Hello, guys. I'm just a mom raising a wild child. Our channel mostly is to participate and hang out with folks in the community. We don't really have regular stuff that we do, but we like to do the VRs and just hang out with you guys.
Awesome stuff. I'm trying to get my screen pulled up here.
Oh, I got it. Hey, Half Crazy. Hey, Paul. Justin Dean, what's up?
All righty. Got it pulled up. Paul Otis, Dustin, Half Crazy. How are y'all? Glenn Oakland, welcome to the live stream. L. Stewart, welcome to the live stream.
Cool.
We had to watch somewhere.
Christy Betts, I hope you are feeling better. So, Mom, you've been working today, right?
Oh yeah, I had to work over today.
So you haven't been able to do anything outside.
Nope.
Well, it started out kind of chilly this morning, and then it slowly started warming up. I've done a little bit of things outside, but just mainly messing around with this little hoodlum of a child I got.
That's a kid.
El Stewart, you do anything today outside?
No, I think y'all spent all that weather y'all was having yesterday over here. It's just rain, like pouring pee out of a boot.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Mm-hmm. Where's that the weather? Said that.
Virginia H, Diggers Outdoor, welcome to the live stream. Hope y'all are having an awesome day. I want to first start out talking about a video that I've been working on today. And I should have started this way earlier today. I'm working on the video. I'm doing a VR to Virginia H. It is a water purification video. How do you purify your water before filtering it or anything like that? And I'm not going to go into too much detail about how the video is because I don't want to ruin the video for everybody. But the process that I'm doing is not a quick, filter your water kind of video. And I should have started this early this morning because now I see that it's taking a long time. I don't really recommend it on a grid down situation or SHTF situation. This will be kind of a, if you're down for 3 or 4 days and you need to filter your water before purifying it, this will be one way to do it.
I got to do mine too.
I just got the notification that Backwoods Raised is going live.
Oh, we need to drop everything and go watch that dude. He has some great videos. Yes,
I agree. We've been streaming them on YouTube, trying to get your watch hours built up.
Oh, thank you. I haven't even checked those here lately.
Hey, Living and Learning Live, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in to Terry's live stream. Oh, Spicy Boy. Yeah, I had a thumbs down on my filtering the processing the honey. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me?
Who in the world?
Somebody don't like it. Golly.
Who wouldn't?
I don't know.
Miss Patty Grove said she planted potatoes and cabbage yesterday. I didn't plant cabbage, but I planted lettuce, the lettuce head. I planted that today, and I planted some more Brussels sprouts and what's the other thing? Romaine lettuce. I planted some more of that today.
What's that thing? What's that thing called? Thank you, Living and Learning Life. I appreciate you, ma'am.
Mayday, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Christopher, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Papa Truck Prep Stetter. Greetings, my Backwoods friends.
I'm so glad we got Elle Stewart on here. Yay!
I'm doing my best to keep the little quiet. She don't understand who in the world cannot love Miss Nina's honey video.
Now, how many, Elle Stewart, how many kids do you have?
Just one. Well, I've got one 9-year-old, and then my husband's 36. And he acts like a kid.
He has 2 children.
2 children and 2 lazy hound dogs. So it feels like a lot some days.
Well, my little girl, she is 2 years old, and she acts like she's 9. Golly.
She's 2 going on 15. You know it.
Oh yeah.
Miss Lena thinks she's 19, and you're gonna have to carry a butt whooping a lot more often if she don't check that.
Hey, David, what's going on, sir? Welcome to the live stream. Glad you can join me. Papa Truck, I think the last video I watched of yours is you planted all of those beans, right? Or peas. Am I correct on that?
Oh man, I done lost the chat. Golly. There it is. Okay.
Christopher said his daughter is 2.5 years old. Purple holes, yes. How are those doing? Farm All Fanatic, how are you doing, sir? Welcome to the live stream. Glad you can make it in. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Trying surviving from Oklahoma. Glad you can make it, man. Papa Truck said had to replant, put them in too deep. Ah, got you. And, you know, I'm thinking I planted some black-eyed peas and green beans in my garden, and I'm thinking that I may have planted my black-eyed peas a little too deep. So I may have to redo those if they don't start popping up anytime soon.
Elle Stewart, what all do you have planted so far?
So far, we went ahead and planted our tomatoes. The tomatoes I started in the seed starter, they didn't turn out. I don't know what I did wrong. They just ended up a little bit scrawny looking. We did the peppers, potatoes, onions, carrots. We got some celery, some beans. We still got corn and stuff like that to go. We've not got any squash in the ground yet. No corn yet. I don't think the cantaloupe that I planted is going to turn out, so I think I'm going to have to replant that. I'll probably just directly plant that in the ground this time. We're just not positive about the carrots. We're going to wait and see what comes up with those before we decide whether we need to replant. Is that your logo, Mama? Mm-hmm.
I know where I need to go. I need to go where the cantaloupe's growing. Golly.
I love cantaloupe.
Me too.
Yeah.
Hey, Okie Rob and Angie's Pantry, welcome to the live stream. I'm trying to go back up into the chat.
Yes,
Which one
ma'am,
was I
Miss.
reading?
We are excited about next week. I'm leaving tomorrow to go take Callie to her grandmother. So she'll be taken care of when I leave to go to Tennessee. So
Diggers Outdoors said, anyone ever shoot a couple videos and then realize after the fact that they really ain't that good? Are you talking about making videos, or the video ain't that good? I've done both of them. I'm like, man, I shot this video just all wrong. And then another time I'm like, I'm not uploading this. This is freaking ridiculous.
I told him in my comment, I do it all the time. But I upload it anyway. Y'all have to take me like I am. That's all I can say. Yep. Awesome, Angie's Pantry. She's going to send me some seeds.
Oh, awesome. Well, I'm sure glad. I'm so glad that you stopped by, Angie. That's I do appreciate it. Just in time prepping. How are you doing, sir? Welcome to the live stream.
There's Miss Danger Ranger 94. Hey, hey.
Hey, Miss Danger Ranger, how are you doing? I ain't talked to you in a couple weeks.
Okie Rob said, my good ones suck. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Trying to look at something right quick.
I upload mine anyway, Diggers Outdoors. So it is what it is. Y'all know what you're dealing with.
Yeah, I sound like a total hick in all of mine, and probably any recording. I'm in denial though that I don't sound like that in real life, but on video I do. But it just is what it is. I just upload them and say, well, maybe it won't make their ears bleed.
Yeah, I do the same thing. Oh my God.
Christopher said, Spicy, did you see the message about the Beco? I have not checked my messages today.
No, he sent you a comment in the chat. I forgot what it said, though. I can't remember.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back up and get it. Do apologize for missing that.
Upload them anyway, Diggers.
Oh, okay. Christopher said, Spicy, I ain't forgot about the dip. They just haven't restocked it yet. Hey, that's fine. Take your time, dude. I appreciate you sending it to me. That's going to be awesome. I can't wait to get over here and try it out. None of the stores around me have it. I've been trying to find it, and they're like, we don't know about that yet.
Smoking Locust, what's up?
So, Miss L. Stewart, what do you have planned for this weekend?
Oh man, I would love to go camping, but I honestly have not even looked at the weather, and work has been slow, and as we all know, camping is where you spend a small fortune to live like a homeless person. So I don't know if I'll get to go camping or not. If not, probably just working in the garden, put some more stuff in the ground, and clean up around the house, let the chickens play a little bit. They've got to be monitored, but nothing big really. What about y'all?
I'm going to your grandmother. I'm going to your grandmother's house. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Yeah, that's a journey in all in itself. First, you're taking the road trip, then you're going to see Grandma. Yeah, Lee, she can be a handful sometimes.
No.
Oh. I've got several videos that I'm gonna have to try to get knocked out this weekend that I've really put back. I got a couple of fire making videos. And speaking of fire making videos, Mom, I got a message today. I can't remember who it was from. I have to go back and look at it and send you a message. But a guy sent me a message said that he makes a couple of bow drills for fire making. And he wants to send me one and me do a review on it and try it out. I thought that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, exactly. I know this certain young lady that's more experienced on fire building than I am. Huh, Miss Elena?
You're gonna give her a big head.
I saw that video. She is a snapdragon.
It took me like 8 takes though. It was like really long to do it.
That's all right. At least you did it.
I know.
Yep, she's got a new ferro rod to try out. Chris McBee sent her. So.
What?
If you can see us, I will show you. But it's mom's is big.
That one's Daddy.
Oh, yeah, mine's in there.
Little Miss Girl is gonna have to show me how to do a fire.
You show Miss Nina how to make a fire with ferro rod?
Sure.
She says, we'll go camping. That's what we need is a prepper camp.
No, I don't like it.
Well, Farmer Fanatic said, I'm driving but still watching. Man, be careful on the road. Keep your eyes on the road. But keep on listening to us. I do appreciate it. Danielle's Duckhead Homestead, welcome to the live stream.
Did you see BC Bottoms come in?
I did. I made a comment while y'all was talking. Welcome to the live stream.
Oh, sorry. Papa Truck said he's starting a Three Sisters garden. That's awesome.
Oh, I haven't really seen. I know about the Three Sisters garden, but I've never watched any of the videos on it. One thing that I want to try to do, and I know you tried it, Mom, but I don't know if you had any success out of it, is doing the hay bale garden.
I did not have success with the hay bale garden. The ants took over everything. So yeah, it's not for me.
Now I know CB backyard garden. I don't know what he does, but his hay bale garden is just outstanding. But that dude has a pretty green thumb though.
Yeah. Brenda Duncan says she got some herbs planted today.
I wish
said he's got five techniques to start a fire: lighter, matches, kicking and screaming and cussing. Yep. That's it. So dang funny.
Sandy K, welcome to the live stream. Glad you can make it.
Oh my goodness. That's me. Pick up a hammer, start beating it. Yep.
Well, you need the little ferro rod, or I think I got you a magnesium rod with it's a magnesium block with a ferro rod on the side. You need to see if you can get something going with that.
Yeah.
I tell you, if you can get one little tiny spark off of it and you can get you one of those cotton balls with Vaseline on it and get it fluffed up, that's my way of cheating. It takes it pretty easy.
Yeah.
That's not good. I cheated.
Well, it's not
cheating,
but, just makes it easier.
Mama.
Hey, Time to Sew, how are you? It's where you bring in the Back to Eden garden, Miss Mayday, is where you bring in wood chips and you plant in the wood chips. The Redneck Prepper said, y'all know the UV is going to be high this year. You might need a shade cloth to keep them from burning up. You know, that is not a bad idea, especially on my garden, because there's no shade in my garden. Okie Rob said, trial, I can't even pronounce that. Good Lord. Will start easier than cotton balls and Vaseline.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is either. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah.
I can't pronounce it, but me and Mom, we can't pronounce words too well.
Yeah. That's right, Redneck Prepper.
Well, my garden, the west side of the garden, let's see, the east side of the garden gets shade in the morning time, and then the west side of the garden gets shade in the evening time. So hopefully that kind of evens it out. I know that when the sun's high noon, it'll get all sun, but hopefully that'll help it out a little bit.
Yeah. There he goes. Okie Rob explained it. Military fuel bars from Sportsman's Guide. I gotcha. Thank you so much, Trying Surviving. Trioxane.
Hey, we got that trioxane.
Yeah. They know what they're dealing with. Y'all know exactly what you're.
They know. I still can't think of that word that we had so much problems with.
Quinoa.
That's not the word.
That's not?
Is it quinoa?
Quinoa.
That's it.
Quinoa.
Golly.
Oh,
Funny name, but it tastes.
I don't like it.
Just time premise in Backwoods. I'll be looking for your entry into my 1,500 subscriber giveaway. I'll go check that out, see what you got. I think I've seen that video. I haven't. Maybe I have to go look and see.
I want to know what I missed for Spicy Shreve's beard.
What's that?
I said I missed the whole part about the beard, where that went. Did you cover that on Wednesday night?
Oh, well, I just kind of briefly talked about it. Everything in a nutshell, it's starting to get hot outside, and I'm fat, and those two things don't mix very well.
That's why I shaved my beard off, because I'm fat.
Yeah.
Y'all don't even know about that. We got some fluff going on over here.
Yep.
But
It's
I went to the therapist today, and before I get in that story, Miss Danger Ranger wanted to know what I was dipping today, and I am doing a little bit of cheating. I got some Timberwolf Long Coat Wintergreen in the big old tub. It is a lot cheaper than buying it just by the can. But I went to the therapist today, Mom, and they kind of let me go a little bit more freely on what I can do around the house. I can start working with some dumbbells and other things. Like I told her when I went camping, I went fishing, but I had my wrist brace on because holding a fishing pole, throwing a fishing pole, reeling in, it really kind of puts a strain on my wrist. But she said that she did not want me doing that because too much babying of the wrist is not a good thing right now, especially when I'm trying to get my wrist to get stronger. So pretty much she said for me to do whatever I wanted to do as long as it don't put a whole lot of strain on my wrist. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Are you going to have to go back to the doctor? Are you going to see a different doctor in Texarkana?
Yes, I got a call from the doctor. Hey, Frugal Mom Holly, welcome to the live stream. So glad you can make it. Nighthawk, welcome to the live stream. Yeah, I got a call from a doctor in Dallas, Texas. Said March the 17th that they want me to meet a doctor in Texarkana. It's pretty much just the impairment rating. He's going to look over my wrist, see how everything's doing, kind of determine what percentage rate I'm at as far as the use of my hand, and determine if I'm able to return back to work or not, because I still haven't been released to go back to work from the doctor. So I'm kind of excited about that and kind of not. I do know one thing, that when I go see this doctor, he will tell me something a little more than what this other doctor's been telling me. Because every time I go to the doctor, he just looks at the wrist and goes,
Do you think they're going to release you to go back to work with your hand not, your fingers not operating?
Mom, it can go either way. I've been told the doctor, and I've been told my therapist that I'm not going back to work for this company because of the way that they have treated me this whole entire time that I've been injured and been off work. And I've told them what I wanted to do, which my two options are to work from home doing woodworking, or go to work at Tractor Supply. That's what I kind of want to do. And both of them said, either option I want to do would be great. So with those two options, the doctor can say, for working at Tractor Supply or working from home, you'll be able to start working, and then I'll be able to do more.
Yeah.
But if he is solely going off of the job that I was doing before, I don't think he's going to let me go back, because I can only lift up a 5-pound weight with my wrist.
Yeah.
That would be cool to work at Tractor Supply. I'd probably end up spending all my paycheck there, though.
Right?
Oh man, I would too.
He would leave that place in debt. Oh my goodness.
That would be me. Miss Nina, Elena wants you to know that she has made you a bracelet.
Awesome. Hot dog.
Isn't that your?
That's one thing I don't have, ma'am, is a bracelet. Thank you, thank you.
And she loves your painting.
Aw. Tell her I said thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hey, Sue Wood. Yeah, she made a comment about my fake chickens. They were for real chickens. They just wasn't for real hens, and they wasn't for real for me. No, couldn't deal with that craziness.
Okay, Rob, back in the comments, said I was building bee boxes the day after I had carpal tunnel and ulnar nerve surgery. Holy macaroni! I couldn't scratch my nose with my hand.
Dang. And he said, rotator cuff surgery before that. I'm wore out. Golly, Okie Rob.
Well, he said that he had the same surgery 6 weeks later on the other arm. Okie Rob, I think you're in the same situation I am. You need to start wrapping yourself in bubble wrap.
Yep. Oh, that's a good question, Sue Woods. What kind of bracelet, Elena? I cannot wait.
A bumblebee bracelet.
Oh, look at there. She loves me.
She's getting you a whole bunch of stuff, so just fair warning, if you get a care package from us, there's no telling what'll be in it.
I like care packages. That is awesome. Is your wrist hurting now?
Yeah, my wrist hurts a little bit. We done a little bit more extra today, trying to figure out what I can and cannot do, and she'll show me some different stretches that I can do at home. And a little sore today. My hand's a little swollen. This morning I was good, like I had all my knuckles. But this evening I had to do some icing down because all my knuckles were swollen up. Trey Ezel, welcome to the live stream, dude. I think I missed you coming in.
Hey, Trey.
Just in time prepping. Says he's got to run. Thank you so much, sir, for stopping in. I'll see you in the next video.
Me too, Sue Woods. I can't wait to see it.
Mom, I'm probably going to try to go to the property Saturday. Mr. Jeff has a car show to go to in Magnolia, Arkansas. They have it's a benefit deal. I can't remember the lady's name, but she does it every year. I think her son was in high school, and he got killed, and every year she does a benefit car show for everybody to enter, and the money that is raised from the car show, they take it and give it to a senior for that year to go towards tuition, which I think is pretty cool. And while he's gone to that, I'm probably going to go to the property and check everything out.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Hey, whenever you're there, I need you to do me a favor. He's talking about going to my property in South Arkansas, L. Stewart.
Yeah.
So he's going to go while I'm gone. What's up with that? I'm just saying.
Gonna party it down.
I know, right? That's the first problem. So while you're there, Mr. Spicy, I have on the shelf above the couch, I have my ham radio. It is plugged in and it is charged. When you leave that place, I need you to have in your possession my ham radio. You think you can remember that?
Can I talk on it?
No, you cannot talk on it.
Okay. I just want to get on there and say, breaker, breaker, 19.
Oh my God. Gotta do something with him.
Yeah, I'm over here doing my mom's hair, and I don't know why. She wanted me to.
Good night. Try and survive. Get some rest.
Try to survive. Take it easy. Thank you so much for stopping in.
Oh, I missed Mud Pie Girl. That must have been when I was trying to tell you to get my ham radio and bring it with you when you leave. Right, Paul Otis? Tell that boy, do not get on my ham radio and do nothing.
I'll tell him that I didn't know. I'll be like, well, this is all ham boned on the ham radio. Come back at me and tell me what you got.
Golly. Okie Rob, that would be great. I'm not very far from my property. I'm like 10 miles where I am now, where I'm working. I'm like 10 miles from the Arkansas line.
Okay, Rob, we need to start a petition of getting Mama to the property. Operation Get Southern Ark Homestead to Southern Ark.
Paul said he was just looking for some ham. Golly, craziness. Yeah, it takes me about probably, if I drive the speed limit, it'll take me about an hour to get to my property. Okie Rob, from here. So.
But who drives the speed limit?
Yeah.
Right. Well, you know, we have a youngster in our midst, so I always drive the speed limit.
Right. She has to ride with me though, so she's like, what about that?
Uh-huh.
Tom DeSoe says, has anyone ever grown willow leaf pole Lima beans? It's an old heirloom from around 1830.
I have never grown lima beans. And I'm sure there are people, I'm sure if I didn't have anything else on this planet that I could find to fill my gut with, that I could manage to get down some lima beans, but that's about the best I could do.
Don't worry.
I don't know. I'm not picky, but you can't get this fluffy by being picky. I just about like any kind.
I'm trying to get this.
Honestly, it would take a lot for me to eat lima beans.
Well, I found out most beans taste good with cornbread. So as long as I got cornbread, I can pretty much eat anything.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, I can put a hurting on a pot of lima beans. I'm just saying.
Virginia H says she is getting a service dog. That is cool beans.
Oh,
right. Mud Pie Girl said a lot of gravy. Yep. There you go. Now you're talking my language.
Well, Virginia H, do not get a Basset Hound because it will not be much of service at all.
Our hounds aren't.
Mama, when we got the Basset Hound, you know, we got it and was like, okay, he'll be an outside dog. He'll be fine out here. We brought him to the house, and Mr. Jeff surprisingly said, you know what? Why don't we just go ahead and bring him? You know, he can be outside during the day, run around, and at night we can bring him inside. And we'll bring him inside just in case somebody decides to come in. He will let us know, you know, if somebody tries to come in. Well, I have yet to see that happen because as soon as he comes in, he goes straight to the middle of the floor and he passes out. And when I say passes out, you can hear him next door sawing logs. And whenever you come into the house, he does not lift an eyebrow whatsoever. So Mr. Jeff, my father-in-law, said, I think that we're going to need to get a guard dog for our guard dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like our dog Scout.
Yeah, we have a Walker Hound and a Beagle, and the only time they alert us is if there's a cat or another dog in the yard, so they're not very helpful. But they are loud. There's that.
Trey Ezel, you have a good night. Thank you for coming in to Old Spicy's live stream. Yeah, my hound dog has been under my chair snoring all day. But
Tracy Jill said, name him Flash.
Okie Rob said his dogs snore worse than he does. I can believe that because mine snores horrible.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know. I mean, I feed him, what do I feed him? Purina. I think I feed him Purina. Well, either he's eating something else somewhere or the Purina don't suit him well, because that dude has the worst gas ever. He'll run you slap out of the whole entire house.
That's like my dad.
Golly.
Your dad is gonna die when he knows you just told everybody that.
That is awesome, Virginia H. She says she's always smiling. Got 2 moms that help. Oh, I missed that. Adopted and birth, and 4 good adopted sisters with similar issues. That's awesome. Pretty cool. Good night, Christopher. Go spend time with a significant other, that's for sure. Papa Chuck says snoring, gassy, slobbering, and shedding. Yep. Sounds like spicy.
Christopher, thank you for stopping in, man. Just whenever you can, just get that package going. Take your time on it. That's, like I said, I do appreciate you sending it.
Yes, David said that's a typical lab. If they have nothing to keep them preoccupied, they get lazy. Yeah, she's good to go until the UPS man drives up, and then she's all like, I'm going to rip his throat out. So.
Well, my dog, whenever UPS man pulls up, he goes and hops on the truck like he's going for a ride.
Yeah.
Time to sew. Oh my goodness. It's time to put the dog outside when you eat. If they do all that.
Yeah, you have no idea. No, we try to eat around 6:30 to 7, and he's still outside, so we're good on that. But man, I tell you what, if you ever done it while I'm eating, gonna be some trouble.
Yeah. We have a crate for
You have a what?
a crate.
We have to crate them. We learned where the term hound dog comes from, because if you have food in your hand, they will hound you to death. No peace.
Yeah.
I had kind of a random question I meant to ask on Wednesday, and I'll ask y'all while I got you here and got you pinned down. What is the deal with all these recalls on the romaine lettuce having E. coli? Is that something that people like us who plant our own gardens have to worry about, or how does? I know this is silly, but I don't know where that comes from.
No, go ahead, Mom. No, you go ahead.
I was just going to say that is imported stuff, I believe. That's my own personal opinion. That I haven't researched that to be sure, but my first thought is that it's imported. And that's why it's going to come a time when all of your safe food is only the food that you get, that you either grow or get locally. The imported stuff, I think, is going to be bad. That's just me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably has something to do with it. I'm gonna plant some different lettuces and I'm gonna plant romaine, and I'm like, I wonder if there's something I'm supposed to look for to keep it from
Yeah, and I'm all
somehow
she opened up
being a risk.
It was like
Yeah, I heard about the romaine lettuce deal not too long ago, and it was in stores. Just like Mom said, it was some imported stuff. And I don't even think it was around my area. It wasn't. It was some stuff up a couple of states north of me. Because when I went to therapy about a month ago, they was talking about it. But I mean, that's just like we talked about in another live stream that I was in. That's why it's very important to shop at your local farmers market or grow it yourself, so you don't have to worry about this. Just like the E. coli egg epidemic, or whatever that word is, um, epidemic that was going on with recall on all the eggs. Well, by George, if you have your own eggs, you ain't got to worry about that.
Exactly.
Yeah. I just wonder too, when we start getting eggs from the chickens, what makes, other than just like the normal undercooked stuff that could have salmonella and everything. I don't understand how these chickens and these big chicken houses end up getting E. coli. Like I haven't done my research on that.
Yeah, if you had any idea, L. Stewart, how long eggs are on the shelf in the grocery stores before they ever make it to where you're going to sell them, you wouldn't ever buy eggs from the grocery store. But do you know, as many eggs as I have around here, I cannot sell these eggs. But I have not bought eggs from the grocery store for years.
That is great. Mom and Daddy sends us eggs, and sometimes we have to buy them from a farm store that's close by. But if we do, they're like $6 a dozen. But last night we were out of eggs, and we had to get some, and we went to Walmart, and we ended up having to buy Eggland's Best, because even though our state supposedly is not affected by the recall right now, the carton of eggs I picked up had one of the recall numbers on it. So we ended up buying Eggland's Best, which is a gimmick, I'm sure, but I don't know what eggs.
Yeah. Once you start getting eggs from your own chickens, you don't have to worry about that E. coli in the eggs, because they are so fresh. But the ones at the grocery store are not.
yeah, because I did not.
Carol Cummins, welcome to the live stream, by the way. Around here, a lot of the produce you buy comes from Mexico, even at the farmer's market. Well, at our farmer's market here, you're not allowed to bring produce in from outside your area. As a matter of fact, at the one here, before you're able to even sell at the farmer's market, your garden has to be inspected to make sure that you're growing what you sell.
Yeah, Mom, that's the same way in Magnolia. I was looking at, you're not allowed to sell anything that you're not growing. Like with my garden, I would not be able to sell, what am I not growing?
Like oranges. Like if you went somewhere and got a case of oranges or whatever, you would not be able to sell those at the farmer's market because you're not growing them.
Yeah. Like carrots. I couldn't sell carrots at my stand because I do not have that on the list of vegetables that I'm growing. So that's how they do it around here.
Yeah, and I don't know if every farmer's market does that, but the ones here where I am, that is a requirement. You have to be inspected. Your chickens have to be inspected to make sure that you actually have chickens that are laying eggs before you're able to take those eggs to the farmers markets to sell. Same thing with my honey. I can't go to another state and get a boatload of honey and then bring it back to this farmer's market and sell it. They have to come out and see my own hives, you know, that I actually have bees before I'm even able to sell honey at this farmer's market, which I'm not going to do because I don't want to do that.
Nighthawk said, "What's going on with the egg recall?" It was a couple of weeks ago. They just was talking about eggs being affected with E. coli. I think they've done taken all those eggs down, so I don't think supposedly there's nothing else to worry about.
Salmonella, yeah.
Salmonella, one of them. You know what it is. It don't matter. It's gonna kill you. Don't eat it. I was trying to see. Oh, James, is that McIntyre? Welcome to the live stream. Said our farm market has the same rules. So I'm talking about if I had a farmer's market set up, oh man, I'd have so many strict rules.
Yeah. Good night, Mud Pie Girl. It was good to see you in here. Okie Rob said his is as long as it's grown in Oklahoma if you tell them where in the state it was grown. And Time to Sow said Curtis Stone has a video warning about people selling at farmers markets don't even grow what they sell. Yeah, it wouldn't fly over here.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the ones we have here, but we're kind of a small town, so I assume they'd want to try to keep it tight.
Yeah.
The Redneck Prepper says, "Got to go, night all." Thank you so much for stopping in on my live stream. I do appreciate it and hope to see you next week.
Awesome stuff.
I saw on here earlier somebody said that they were getting them a raised bed kit and gonna put that together. Have y'all had any luck out of doing those little kits? I had a raised bed once, and I don't know if I put the wrong stuff in it, but I never could really get anything to grow.
Nighthawk, that was Nighthawk that has the raised bed kit he's going to try to get together this weekend. And on my videos, L. Stewart, if you look, I've got 3 of those raised bed kits in my garden. I've got 3 of them set side by side. The one in the middle has my herbs in it, and the one on each side has the cotton that I'm growing. So I've had good success with the raised bed kits.
Do you put local dirt in there, or do you get bags of garden soil or topsoil, or what do you put in there?
I got topsoil and not topsoil. I did a mixture. I put topsoil and black cow manure in my raised bed, and peat moss.
Okay, yeah. I think peat moss is what I was missing. I keep getting everybody asks is like, you got to have the peat moss. I'm like, okay, well, that was what I was missing then.
Yeah.
It would sprout.
James McIntyre
would make.
James McIntyre said, "I have a question for you guys. I want to start a garden. So can I use chicken crap from the coop, or what kind of fertilizer can I use?"
Chicken manure is hot, so it needs to be composted first. Rabbit manure, on the other hand, is not hot. You can use rabbit manure straight into your garden, but not chicken manure.
Now, I know like at the store they have the black cow manure fertilizer that you can get. I haven't used any of that, but I wanted to. I wanted to try it this year, but I didn't really get enough time to. But I'm not going to go to the store and get it because right across, well, about 2 miles down the road, um, I have a big old cow pasture. I'll go out there and scoop up some poop. Call me the poop scooper.
The black cow manure that you buy in the yellow bag, it needs to be mixed. If you use it straight, there's a chance that it'll burn your plants. I do know that from my own use. So you need to mix it with something.
When you see folks spreading ashes and stuff on their garden, is that because the pH is off?
That is, yes, that is to correct the pH. I'm trying to remember exactly what it does.
To put more carbon into the soil or bring it? I can't remember either.
Maybe somebody in the chat can remember exactly. Okay, I just Googled it real fast so I could see. I don't know if anybody answered or not.
Mm-mm.
The ash that you put in your garden is a liming agent that can raise the pH and help neutralize acid soils. So if you have acidic soil.
Okay, cool. We had a lot of ash left over from cleaning up around Mom and Daddy's place, and I didn't know if I should put it on the garden or not. I didn't end up doing that, but it's probably a good thing because I didn't test the soil. So
yeah, I had my garden area that I have inside my fence. I actually took a sample of that soil and sent it off to have it analyzed. It only cost like yeah, that's right, Bumblebee. It'll raise the pH. I had it sent off and they sent me back what my soil needs to grow certain things. And I think it was only like $12 when I sent that sample off to LSU Agriculture Center to have it analyzed. But the information that came back to me was valuable because it told me exactly what my soil needed in order to grow. Either they sent me two different analytics on my soil, one to grow vegetables and one to grow fruit trees. So I used the analytics that I got back from them to amend my soil to know what to put in it to grow vegetables. I didn't have a desire to grow fruit trees, so I amended my soil.
awesome. I would be interested to see what Mom and Daddy's soil's like. I've got nothing but red clay, so they'd just laugh if I sent mine in. But I got my chickens working on it. We're going to see if we can get some topsoil around here. But I'd be interested to see what Mom and Daddy's got going on with their place.
I've done a lot of it.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing to do, especially before you, like if you decide you want to put vegetables in or whatever, to know what your soil needs. And I did two different areas, as a matter of fact. Do you remember that, Spicy?
Yeah.
I did the area back behind where the rabbits were, and then I did the area back over here. And one of those areas came back so bad that it was barely even dirt. So I picked the lesser of the two evils on my two areas that I chose to get the list of amendments that this analytics that they sent back to get all of that stuff that they said my soil needed to grow vegetables.
Yeah,
exactly. and said the same thing. Soil testing is the best $7 you can spend. But mine was 14, so I'm in the wrong area.
First of all, I want to start off by saying, Bumblebee Junction, welcome to my live stream. I'm so glad to see you in. I haven't really talked to you much in quite some time, so I'm really happy to see you here. And he said it's the best $7 you can spend. I didn't get a chance to do the soil testing here. Now, my father-in-law said where I have my garden now, there was a donkey pasture all in the front yard. So he says that it should be well fertilized, but the only thing I'm worried about is we do have a lot of pine trees around. So that area up there was pretty heavily covered by pine straw. But after this spring planting is done and I've done harvested everything, I do plan on doing a soil test to see where I'm at and what I need to do, because just like Mama said, when she done her soil testing, she did have to add a lot of stuff to her soil to get everything evened out and equalized. So I may have to do that here. I just don't know yet. I'm kind of using my spring to see what will grow and what will not grow.
Yeah. And Nighthawk mentioned worm tea. That is one of the best things you can do for your garden is worm tea.
What is worm tea?
Worm tea is the liquid that comes off of a worm bin. It's called worm tea. You can make it by taking some of the soil from a worm bin and putting it in water and dissolving it, and it looks like a black liquid, and it's called worm tea.
Okay, I didn't know. I've never heard of that. I thought you was like taking worms and boiling them down.
You got issues, boy.
I mean, I'll try everything once.
Yeah, you go ahead with your bad self. Yeah, Okie Rob said his soil test is $10 there. Now, Digger said folks around here used to do road apple tea the same way, and I'm almost afraid to ask what road apple tea is. The word road, no. Yeah. Bumblebee, you just have no idea.
Hey, I'm just trying. I'll keep all options open. If it's a grid down situation, I got to boil down some worms. They say they're good protein. I don't know. I'm not hating. Don't knock it till you try it.
Okay, L. Stewart.
Oh, is she having technical difficulties?
Yeah.
Well, I'll try to wait on her to come back. And whenever she comes back, I'm probably going to get to start shutting down the live stream. Majo is not too happy right now. She didn't have a good nap today, and she's probably going to go down for the rest of the night.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Bumblebee Junction said that's dedication. Golly.
Okay, time to sow says I put manure in a large bucket and let rainwater fill it. I dilute it in a water container to use to make liquid fertilizer. I've never tried that before.
Yeah, and you know the something that I do on my vegetables is the Epsom salt. Put Epsom salt water in your sprayer and spray your vegetables. It gives them a magnesium boost, and it helps in the blooming stage. Yep. So with all the blooms that I have on my tomatoes, it's almost time for me to do an Epsom salt spray for my garden.
Yeah. Oh, Bold Bean Junction said, we have grass clippings covering our new garden right now to bring up the worms and hold them, hold their feeding, making castings will turn it before we plant. That's pretty interesting too.
Yeah. See, Glenoka knows. Epsom salt's great for tomatoes and peppers.
Okie Rob says, horse biscuits equals road apples.
Yep.
Well, Mom, I think I am going to close out the live stream. We have been on a little over an hour.
It don't seem that long.
Oh, Elster, you're back.
Yeah, sorry. I figured it out.
Okay.
I'm not technically advanced. I'm a little challenged.
That's all right. We know you know how to join in a live stream now, so you can look forward for a invitation to mine as well, Miss.
All right. I'll try to keep Elena at bay. She's been trying to hijack y'all's live stream all night tonight.
Awesome stuff.
Well, Miss Elster, thank you so much for joining me and Mom on the live stream. I do appreciate it. Mom, this was a fun chat. Thank you for. I didn't know where you was at. I've been trying to call you for an hour. You wasn't answering, so I went ahead and started my live stream. I'm glad you picked up and went live with me.
Yep. Well, I told you I had to work, so you know, it's what it is.
Thank y'all for having us. We had fun.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely have to do it again. Well, everybody in the chat, thank y'all so much for stopping in. Bone Bee Junction, it's good to see you and talk to you again. You know, yesterday Mama had her live stream. I was on there, and today last week I didn't have my live stream because I had some stuff going on. But today was my scheduled live stream. I'm gonna try to keep the 6 o'clock Central Louisiana time. As far as doing the stream. So hopefully I will see y'all again next week, either on my mom's channel or on my channel doing live stream. So thank y'all so much. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. Mama, you have anything to say?
Thank y'all so much for coming to hang out with me and Spicy and L Stewart and Miss Girl. Awesome stuff, and hopefully we'll see y'all next week. If you feel like it, come over to my live stream and we'll all hang out there.
Oh yeah, L Stewart, you have anything to close out with?
I don't reckon. Just y'all have a good night and stay safe, and we'll see y'all next week.
All righty. Well, thank y'all so much again, Mom. I love you so much. You be safe. Are you leaving tomorrow?
Tomorrow, as soon as I clock out.
All right. Well, be safe on the road, and hopefully you get to do some fishing down there at Grandma's. And yeah. So everybody else, thank y'all so much. I will definitely see y'all in the next video. Until then, I'll catch y'all on the flip side.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.